Hello guys and welcome to another video. So what are we doing today?
Well, we are going to see a very special show.
Today we are finally going to see for the first time ever the Lightning Thief musical. In case you didn't know this was a musical, it actually originated off Broadway a couple of years ago and it looked like it wasn't going anywhere, but suddenly last year they announced they were doing it in London for like a limited run, like 8 months, and we live in Spain, so we thought we might just hop over here one day, see London in 36 hours and include the Percy Jackson musical in our visit. Before we go, let's do a little bit of an outfit check.
Kind of Will Solace vibes with like the shirt. Oh, and obviously the necklace.
I went for like a daughter of Hecate, almost emo look, yeah. And obviously I have my Can't Have Blood beaded necklace as well. We are ready to go. It is an hour and 20 minutes till curtain. Let's go. So what are your thoughts on the musical?
Yeah, I was just wondering if the actors are going to speak with like British accents instead of American accents.
Yeah, because obviously the songs that we're used to are the original cast recording.
Yeah.
Where they're obviously
They're gonna be different actors, obviously.
And they're all British.
I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I would be surprised.
It would be culture shock, definitely.
It'd be funny though.
Do you want to do the example of the song?
Daddy doesn't love me. Mommy is a god.
Mommy's not around.
Oh my god.
What song are you most excited to hear live?
Ooh, the campfire song.
Ooh, that one's gonna be so fun.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people singing and it's my favorite song.
Yeah, I think we both usually tend to like ensemble songs. Mine personally is
Last Day of Summer too.
That
was gonna hit very hard.
To be honest, I don't mind that if they're all like average singers, as long as the guy for Luke has the best voice, because that final note and all of it when he does Good Kid. You know, that melody, but with different words, it's so good. So that has to be good.
I want to like get chills during that scene, so he better be able to sing it.
He better deliver. I bet he will.
Yeah, he probably will.
3 subway stops down and we are almost there. It is currently 45 minutes before curtains up. Is that what they call it? Before the show starts?
Before the show starts.
At 7:30. And we're thinking we might want to buy some cheeky little merch.
If there's any, yeah.
I'm thinking a shirt. There's a pen, probably, right? There has to be a pen.
That would be cool.
Let's see. I am really looking forward to seeing the theater, the outside. So let's go. The Lightning Thief musical is currently playing at the Other Palace in London, which also happens to have a restaurant. And when you book tickets to the show, you can also book a table for before or after the show. The entrance to the theater is pretty low-key, with a banner and a poster on the main door, and right when you walk in is the merch, with everything you'd imagine, from shirts to pins to pens. The restaurant also had a bar. The one we actually wanted, the Son of Poseidon, was sold out, even though we got there like so early. So instead we got the Killer Quest and walked into the theater. How are we feeling?
Excited.
Great stuff. Just on the second step.
Thank you. They're real.
Oh my god. It's a lot steeper than I thought.
This is where the magic happens. The theater is a lot different than the one used in New York. It's on the smaller side with just 1 floor and it's very, very steep, which is actually awesome because everyone had a great view of the stage. Thank you. Thank you. I must admit, I wasn't a huge fan of the set design at first, but it completely won me over by the end. The first row is literally in front of the stage, so if you want to be in the splash zone, that's the perfect seat. We had 3rd row tickets and we were exactly at eye level with the cast. There was constant eye contact during the first song. So we got a cocktail called
the Killer Quest.
We wanted the Son of Poseidon, but it was out.
It was sold out.
Can you show it? We have no clue what it is, just that it
orange.
has orange. And it is completely overpriced. Show it. It's tiny. That was 12 pounds. Okay, live
reaction.
Okay, you want to try first?
Oh wow.
That thing is like medicine. We just took a shot of medicine.
I mean, it tastes like orange.
Like orange
Yeah.
medicine.
Well, we had to try it.
Also, fun fact.
Full experience.
When we got on the line for the merch, when I tried to pay for cash, they were like, "Oh, we don't have enough cash to give you change." So it's like, "Fine,
was
then
embarrassing
I'll
for
pay
her.
with card." And then they declined my card like 6
Yeah.
times, and they were like, "Do you have another card?" And I was like, "Wait a minute," and he had to pay. So it was embarrassing.
I actually ended up paying for her, so
Yeah.
we got merch.
Oh, merch hall
Yeah, later.
later?
Yeah, obviously. We're
Just
very
sit?
close to the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're very close to the stage. And there's like lightning sound effects, so that's cool.
And it's different than the one in Broadway. Here's a preview of what we bought. The program of the show, which was £8. I must say, in Spain, musicals sell programs for €1, so I think this is incredibly overpriced, but stay tuned to find out why I am so glad I bought it. It's 10 minutes before it starts, and I think, well, he thought it first, but we think that Killer Quest is gonna be the last song before intermission.
Yeah, I have no idea though.
So, see you guys on the other side. Bye.
Yeah.
The gods are real, like the Greek gods. I didn't want to be a half-blood. Normal is a myth.
You need to get Percy to the border. When I say run, run.
What about you? I've never seen a face as beautiful as
You drool when you sleep.
Mr. Brunner. I can't have you're a horse. I'm Luke. All this time I thought my dad was some deadbeat. Turns out he's a deadbeat god.
Meet Clarice, daughter of Ares, god of war.
You got a problem with that?
Come on, grab some ambrosia and let the nectar flow.
As long as you are here with me.
You shall be betrayed by one who calls you friend.
Wait, what? 6 schools in 6 years. Guess I'm good for nothing at all. My mom's gone.
From this world, but if she's anywhere, she's in the underworld.
I'll do it. I'm coming on your killer quest.
You need me too, seaweed brain.
Wow.
Just watched the first act.
First act.
Currently in intermission after Killer Quest.
Killer Quest, I was right.
That was probably the best ending to a first act ever. Like with the few of them posting.
Oh yeah, the pose. They did a final pose. It was really cool.
Okay, if I hadn't already bought into this musical like 5 years ago when it
this
first
would
came
definitely
out, oh my
buy me.
god, we are vibing so damn hard. I've been smiling for
It's so much.
an hour.
It's so much funnier than I thought it would be. Like the humor is actually really good.
Everything lands.
Yeah.
Everything lands. It's so freaking good. Look at how close we freaking are. We're literally
Yeah, we're right next to them.
eye level to them. So at the beginning, it starts and Luke stands right there in the corner that we are in front of, and he made
stared
intense
at us.
eye contact with both of us, and I was so flustered. I had to look away. I was like, I can't
Yeah,
maintain
he looked
eye
at us.
contact with you. You are too hot and too intense and too charismatic. Okay, initial thoughts. I'm loving
Everyone's like a
Oh.
really good singer.
Yeah.
Like in general, everyone's
so
so
good.
talented.
Yes, Annabeth. I think
Annabeth.
she's definitely
I think she's my favorite
She's
too.
so good. Like not only as a singer, I think she captures Annabeth
And her
perfectly.
like, she's like super like
Athletic.
agile. Like she was raising her
She was
leg.
basically doing the splits vertically.
Yeah, she did like
against Clarice.
a roll on the ground. It was really
Probably
impressive.
Clarice and Annabeth, like one of the best.
Oh, yeah,
chemistry.
Clarice.
Both of them.
Everyone has an
Everyone
amazing
has an amazing voice, and the one for
Oh my God.
Clarice is the same as the one
Sally?
for the teacher.
Sally plays like 3 different characters, and
It's a bit jarring to see some of the adults play campers. So Sally also does Selena. So
And Mr.
when she
D.
does that, Mr. D does Ugly Gabe, and he also plays like a random backup camper.
Yeah.
And every time he does that with like a Letterman jacket, I'm like,
it's
well,
funny though. He's hilarious. His
Mr. D
actor is really good.
giving. I feel like in this version, I kind of ship Mr. D and Chiron because they're clearly foils for each other, okay? They're very different. I think we are sat in the exact perfect place to experience this play because where we're sat, I think the visual gags work better because when Grover first came on screen as a goat, we saw him before everyone. The Mr. Brunner thing, the gag with the butt, I thought we were on the
my
perfect
God.
angle for that. What else?
Mr. D threw wine like almost
They're
next to
doing
us. Yeah.
so many magic tricks because he poured wine and it was actual, like it looked like liquid.
It looked-
and
yeah.
then after a couple minutes,
He threw the glass and it
threw-
was like glitter or something. It was like
sequins.
Like sequins,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they also did a magic trick with the shoes. The box was empty, and then there were shoes in it. So I'm like very impressed. And also Percy teleported at one point. They did a double, a body double kind of thing, and then he appeared, and I was like, damn, hot damn, this is good. They've also changed a couple of things.
Yeah, they changed
a couple of lines
in Campfire Song. They changed Katie Gardner. They changed her for Clarice, but it was really good.
Right, she is Katie Gardner. Because I was like, maybe Katie Gardner is just not in it, but yes, she was in it in the Mr. D song.
It's the same actress, so they gave it to Clarice instead of Katie. But it was really good. I thought it was interesting for her character.
We'll read it to you later because I have the script and I hope that's in there.
So as it turns out, the script actually has Katie's part and not Clarice's. So it sounds like I'm making it up, but I actually found Clarice's verse as it was in our musical on Tumblr. But it's just interesting for me how in this script that they sold at this show, the words are very different because it's a different character who speaks them.
Everyone plays so many characters, I think, except Grover and
annabeth
Percy.
And
They also, the sword is so cool, like how they do Riptide.
That was really cool.
Very, very cool. I don't know how they do it, but every time it's there, I'm like, that's
It just
so
pops
fun.
out of nowhere.
Oh, Annabeth is so good. I love her. Like, I'm in love.
She's the best, honestly.
Oh, the only one who seems to be wearing his beads,
Luke.
it's Luke. Yeah. I like it. He's very nice.
I like the outfits also.
I want to wear what Annabeth's wearing. Because she has like a crop top with Athena's helm.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. And she has the dagger strapped to her thigh.
And cool
can't
pants.
wait to listen to My Grand Plan. One of our favorite songs. Sally is such a good singer. Clarice
She's
is such
amazing.
a good singer. When
Everyone's
she did
amazing.
the Oracle, oh my god, I bet she does DOA. I bet that's the
Yeah, you think that is her.
Also, Chiron playing Poseidon.
I did not know that.
Iconic. That was so good. His accent, speaking of accents, the only one who has an accent is Chiron.
Yeah.
And
British accent.
when he does Poseidon, he has like a surfer kind of voice. So he's the only one who
He's
has
good.
that for both.
He's really good.
I can't.
I'm just very happy right
I'm just
now.
so happy.
I'm very
I've
satisfied.
been
I'm more than satisfied.
grinning.
Really good.
My question is, they have a shirt for the Camp Half-Blood shirt. It's like a fat Pegasus, and it's kind of
No, it's
painted.
like a big wing. It's not like the entire body. It's kind of
It's
different.
like a sticker, and it's pinkish. Why don't they sell that?
And there was like a backpack with the logo too. I don't know.
All of these things
We're grasping.
I would buy. Why don't you sell them to me?
Yeah.
This adds so much to the songs because I didn't know we
Yeah, there's
got
like
so
little
many
bits of
scenes.
dialogue between each verse and
Yes.
things that I didn't know about.
My favorite scenes have been the one with Luke because Luke and Percy had a very good one. So it's nice that they set up that relationship. But we also got a good one between Luke and Annabeth. So I like that as well. And I love that you get little moments like in the background when the characters are not the important focus, like the main focus of
They're
the
still
shot.
like talking.
They're doing stuff. So we got one of Annabeth and Clarice saying goodbye.
And when they were singing the campfire song, Annabeth and Percy were like scraping their food together in the fire.
They were talking.
It was cute.
Capture the Flag with Annabeth and Clarice.
That was amazing.
The girls are fighting, but I was there for it. It was so good.
They killed that. That was amazing.
I'm so happy. I don't know if it's the Killer Crust that we both drank before, but I am so happy. This is like exceeding my wildest dreams because I knew I liked the music, but this is unironically funny.
Yeah,
I can't say that.
There are children here.
It's so funny that I feel like the young adults are the ones laughing the most because there's two guys that are sat next to us, and them
They're
and
laughing
us
all the
are
time.
we're the ones that are laughing the most. We are vibing and enjoying ourselves a lot. Like I would watch this tomorrow again.
Literally. I wish they sold it on video.
Yeah.
With
Oh
like
my
this
God.
cast. I really like this cast.
Yeah.
We've got a big storm coming.
Yeah,
with Luke.
literally. Okay.
Damn.
Like the visual gags are so funny. You should see how
Oh, the
they
Minotaur
did.
was really cool.
The Minotaur. It's,
Yeah.
What it is, it's low budget but very inventive
really
and
creative,
creative. Yeah.
It's like a bunch of boxes and like big horns.
Yeah.
And they moved a lot. It was really fun. 10 out of 10.
Would recommend.
Would recommend.
Would
Let's
do
see.
another 36-hour trip to watch it.
Definitely.
Now I just want to buy all this.
Oh my god.
But I'm not.
We do not have enough money.
Because apparently I'm broke. Luke, Pete, the Lightning Stick musical. Like any other
Oh, yeah,
version of Luke,
definitely.
I like him as a character.
100%.
But here, I love him. like unparalleled,
100%.
unmatched. I wish I could film this all for you guys because I wish I, not only to show you guys, but just to have for myself. Like if they sold the DVD,
Oh my god,
I would
buy it
there.
so bad. Well, I mean, we have the script, so we can roleplay it in our
act it
lives.
out.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess we'll see you guys
Soon.
afterwards. You want to do the...
Not leaving your side till you're remembered, no matter how far we have to go. We just exploded a bus that was being attacked by demon triplet math teacher.
You know the only gift my mom ever gave me? A hat that makes you invisible. I've always been a smart girl, cause most girls never win if they're polite.
I can take you as far as Vegas. It's 1 foot forward at a time. The delivery requires certain sacrifices.
Who's Talia?
You're not the first half-blood I was sent to protect.
The tree on the hill. It's a gift from a god. I'm the son of Poseidon. Who wins if the gods go to war? Ares, the god of war. What do you do when it's up to you to choose? Has something ended or begun?
I guess we both have a choice to make. Seaweed brain.
You're the lightning thief. It doesn't say to be a good kid, a good kid. There's gonna be a fight. There still might be a war.
They're kicking us out, guys, but we've reached one conclusion, and that is lives were changed
Yes.
for the better.
This was awesome. It was amazing.
It was so good. Like, no notes.
No.
No notes. Oh my god.
If you guys have the opportunity to go watch this, definitely go.
100%.
Yes.
Because it adds so much to. Obviously, the music is already so good by itself, but seeing the scenes and seeing it performed live with all the gags, it's so freaking funny.
Yeah.
Hi, yeah, we're all gonna come out. If it's okay, if we can queue behind this. We're all gonna go out. I'll chat with everyone, don't worry. Let's use the lightning people. Thank you. Hi, how are you doing?
Hi.
You're amazing.
Yeah, you were really good.
Oh, cheers. Thank you, man.
Who you were in Heathers?
I was Ram.
Oh, that's amazing.
Ram Sweetie.
Yeah, I love that musical. Yeah, you were awesome.
Oh, did you see that as well? Yeah, I was in my pants most of the time, but
Nice.
thank you.
Yes.
I was too flustered to ask for a picture, so this is all you're getting.
Hi.
Thank you so much.
I loved the hoverboard scene.
That was incredible. You were so good.
Like every night I'm like, please don't fall.
That'd be so stressful.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh yeah.
I don't even remember asking her for a picture. I was fully disassociating. Then came Chiron.
Hi.
Loving the t-shirt, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Enjoy it.
Yes, you were so good. No notes. 10 out of 10. Seriously. Yeah.
Where are you guys from?
Spain.
You're from Spain?
Yeah, we came just to see the show.
No, did you?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, we were big fans.
Do you want to pick?
Oh yeah, sure. Con Tomoy.
And next was Grover.
Yeah, you were really good.
Michael in the...
No, I was Jeremy.
Oh wow.
I figured you'd be
That is
Michael.
awesome.
That is so cool.
That is so cool. Can we have a photo?
Of course, yeah.
After those first 4 actors came out, we waited for like 15 to 20 more minutes, hoping the rest of the cast would come out, because they said they were gonna. Unfortunately, the cast left without saying anything, and we just stood
We
there
didn't get to see
for
Sally.
like 15 minutes. We
Yeah.
really wanted to see Sally's actress, like probably the most.
But we got to see Annabeth and Chiron,
Yes.
which were my second to like my top 3. So
I didn't
I'm
know
very
I
satisfied.
was expecting like so much from that meeting, but I started shaking from excitement. So
Yeah, it was like meeting
was-
your idol that you just realized you had.
it was intense. They talked to us.
Yeah, they were so close.
We'll give you final thoughts when we get back home.
Yeah.
Safe and sound, so see you there. And we are back.
We're back.
It is currently 11 at night, and let us tell you our experience with the second half.
It was just as good.
If not even better. I loved the show as a whole, but I wasn't really buying that much into Percy's performance, at least for the first half of the show, but he really got me there in the end. I don't know if something clicked for me, or if he started doing things different, or if it was the script. A bit of a spoiler into what we bought. The first thing was the program, and I'm so happy we did for reasons. We hadn't opened this page with the songs and how they were distributed until the end of the intermission. And we found out right before it happened that the song Try, which is a cut song that you will not find in the original cast recording unless you're looking at the extended version, is here. It's here and it has a reprise later on. So what did you think about it?
I did not expect that. I had never listened to that song, so it was a pretty pleasant surprise. I liked it.
I liked it specifically because it adds more time with the main trio and then bonding, so it makes you feel more attached to the story and to the stakes, right?
The stakes are raised by that song.
Yeah. Okay, then we had Lost, which was a lot of fun, like how they did
Lost.
it, which
I love that
leads
song.
me to talk about something that I really love about the show. Like, I knew it before because I had seen some scenes from the off-Broadway production, but this musical probably has the lowest budget out of any musical that I've ever gone to, but they use it so cleverly and in such innovative, imaginative and creative ways that it even adds to the humor. During the song when they use like the paper doves that just show up with a
That was in Drive.
In Drive?
But it was very funny.
It's so funny. Like the tractor
The trees in Lost were
It
funny.
was so funny. I really appreciate it. Like they know they have a small budget, but they use it and they make that work for them. So I really like that. In Lost, the squirrel is played by the same girl who plays Clarice and literally a million other characters.
She was one of the MVPs.
Yeah. Oh, we got to see Medusa for the first time because we don't get to see her when we just listen to the song. And she was your favorite.
Sally.
Sally, who was also literally every single character.
She played a lot of monsters.
So that was good. Then My Grand Plan was
amazing.
Incredible.
The crowd loved it.
She basically would have gotten a stand-in ovation, and I liked that we got to see Percy like admiring her all throughout it.
Yeah, he was staring at her the whole time.
Is this the start of My Grand Plan where they're like, oh, Percy, you don't even know how to hold a sword? And then she starts teaching him how to hold a sword, and they do the classic wrap your arms around someone, except, oh, that was so good. We got so many Percabeth moments.
A lot.
In
the
part
second
2.
half.
It was like dialed up to 11 all of a sudden. Then we have Drive, so we have the
It was
thing
really
with the
fun,
tractor.
that one too.
That was
The tractor.
and the guy who's like,
hilarious.
get on my tractor, who's always one of my favorite voices to do. He's the guy for Dionysus and Smelly Gabe. That was really fun.
It was hilarious.
Something that I didn't know from just listening to the show, the guy who plays Ares is the same guy who plays Luke, and I thought this was really interesting because they're both characters who Percy suspects that have betrayed them. Like, you'll be betrayed by a friend. Initially, Percy's like, okay, that may be Ares. You know, he was the one who stole the lightning, but no, it was Luke, and they're played by the same character, which is so cool because in the Weirdest Dream reprise, we see Luke in the background, but since we only hear his voice, we don't know if it's Ares or if it's Luke. So I thought that was, again, imaginative way to use the budget and the limited cast to work with the story. That was incredible. The tree on the hill,
that was good.
Was really good.
It was cool that we got to see Talia, or Thalia, whatever.
Which, once again, was played by Clarice, so...
She turned into a tree.
Then we had the try-reprise, which was literally like 5
It was 5
words.
seconds.
Each of them
it was alright.
Said one thing and that was it.
DOA.
Okay. DOA.
Was really fun. First of all, it was really funny. There were a lot more like jokes in between like the song that I hadn't heard before.
They added a lot of, what do you call that, ad-lib or dialogue in between the song that's not recorded.
The ending was just, I mean, it was such a fun song, and it was Sally. She was playing Charon. So everyone loved her, and by the end of the song, we just spent like
we clapped so many times,
minute,
and then she was like, and people kept clapping even louder. So she definitely had her moment. And the guy who plays both Chiron and Poseidon was DJ Cerberus. Then he was
also Hades.
And I thought Hades was fruity in season 1 of Percy Jackson, but oh my god, nothing compared to this. This version actually reminded me a little bit of the TV version. Kind of like a rock star in his aesthetic and what he was saying, and I actually really enjoyed it here, so I thought it was very funny, especially because we don't get to see Hades at all, right? Just with the music?
No, he doesn't sing.
Oh, I also really loved the scene where Percy gets dragged into Tartarus.
Yeah,
how they did it, like suddenly a skateboard shows up,
and the shoes, that was fun.
And the flying, so just so creative. Okay, then we have Son of Poseidon.
That was alright.
It was fun, and then they teleported, and then we have the fight against Ares, which is still
that was
Son of
cool.
Poseidon.
The wave was really cool.
The way they did that, and was that when we got sprayed?
Soap, we got sprayed with soap.
Soap suddenly fell from the ceiling, which was supposed to be water, which was fun, but the people in front of us got soaked, and it was soap, so
then their hair was covered with soap.
And we have the last day of summer, which, as you know, was
amazing.
our highest hopes. And
it was really good.
Yeah, they got there. The guy for Luke, and I'm really glad that we got to see some dialogue and some scene builders before that, because it was really good. I felt the betrayal. And, like in the show, Annabeth shows up to stop Luke.
Yeah.
And here was like, oh my god, I'm gonna join you, but no, psych, I protect Percy. So I like that, because in the book it's just between Percy and Luke.
Yeah, that's true.
So I like that. It adds a struggle to Annabeth.
and the TV show it happened as well. I forgot about that.
She has to choose.
Bring on the monsters. It's a really good final song.
During which Percy and Annabeth almost kiss
several times.
Twice.
Yeah.
So this was definitely very percabeth heavy. And as a Percy Jackson purist, I don't care that they added that, because it makes sense. If this is like a self-contained story, that they would want to give us crumbs.
Yeah.
And I
mean, they had good chemistry, so
that's
it was
such good chemistry. Like, there was a time, I don't remember when, I looked at you but you didn't see it. Percy gave Annabeth like a once over, like in a really flirty way, and I was over there like dying.
Oh.
You didn't see it? He like checked her out. I was like, oh my god.
I didn't notice that.
And Annabeth was always, especially towards the end, obviously not at the beginning, looking at him with like such adoration in her eyes. So in conclusion, we loved it, and we went outside. And the guy for Luke suddenly appeared.
He came out.
We were like, okay. All of a sudden, the £8 that I paid for this seemed worth it, because we wouldn't have had anything else. Like maybe the script, but that's paper.
The t-shirt.
We got some signatures, and we were very smooth and cool about the whole meeting. The people that we had just seen on stage. We have the guy for Luke and Ares. We also have the guy for literally all the big gods. We also have Annabeth. That's the one I was most excited about.
Yeah, she was really nice. She was really nice.
Pretty.
It's really pretty.
And then we have the guy for Grover. I wanted to see all of them, honestly, because I kept thinking like everyone on this page I wanted to see
Clarice and Sally really bad.
And Mr. D would have been so fun.
Yeah.
And obviously Percy. So we wanted them all, and we just kept waiting.
I mean, we got
and then they were like, they're not. I don't know how they left, but
maybe they
just went for drinks. Maybe they had killer quests.
But you know what? I'm not
complaining.
The 4 that we got were all very nice.
Paisley Billings would have been life-changing.
Yeah, Sally Jackson.
Like, you changed our life for the better.
But everyone was amazing.
The scene between Sally and Poseidon, when they're like, they almost went at it and had a second child right there.
Yeah, that was really funny.
haul?
Oh yeah, let's get into it. So apart from the program, we got 2 t-shirts actually. We have this one. It says "Smart girls never win if they're polite," and then we have the standard classic. It's actually bigger than I thought it would be. That's good. Then we have the script, right? And then I bought Riptide. I'm actually kind of curious to see what color it writes.
Might be quite controversial.
Blue or black?
Yeah.
What do we think? Let's try it out.
I think it's supposed to be blue, right?
It is blue.
Oh my god.
It is blue.
You heard it here
Confirmed.
first.
Confirmed Riptide is blue. There were a lot of cool things though. There was a cap.
A hoodie. Oh, the cap that had the trident.
It had a trident. And then like some badges and like a keychain. Everything was...
I would have bought everything if I had infinite money.
A bit expensive though.
And also a mug. So I really liked it.
Yeah, pretty satisfied with this haul.
Okay, that is it for this video. Overall, should you travel to London, do a 36-hour express trip just to see this musical?
You should.
You should. You 100% should.
You should.
I knew I was gonna like it, okay? That was a given. I didn't know I was gonna absolutely love it. When I say it changed lives, it did.
It did.
These two here, and the guys that was sitting right next to us as well,
I mean,
because they were laughing all throughout the show.
Yeah, I was mostly nervous because I mean I really like the musical, but I'm like really used to the original cast, so I thought maybe I'm not gonna vibe with the new one, but I was completely wrong. I actually prefer the new cast. Like seriously, everyone was really good.
We agreed that this is the best adaptation of Annabeth.
Yeah.
Like, except for the book. Show her. She was so good, and obviously I like the original cast as well.
Jessica Lee.
She was so good. She showed up for the first time.
She deserves
on a hoverboard.
Yeah.
And first he called her his dream girl.
She deserves a Tony Award for that.
She was so freaking good.
She was amazing.
Icon, queen, everything, all of it. I will die defending this POV. This is the best Percy Jackson adaptation ever. Like, the musical. Obviously, you can like the movie or the TV show, and I like the TV show as well.
This is better than the TV show.
This is so much better.
It's a lot better.
It understands the heart and soul of Percy Jackson.
Yeah.
Because Percy Jackson, as a story, I'm sorry, it sings, and here it does as well. This format works perfectly.
Yeah.
Like, that's why Percy Jackson should either be animated, as I've always said, it should be a 2D animated show, or musical. I'm still holding out for a Percy Jackson TV
that would be really cool.
musical episode, but we're not gonna get it. So overall, we loved it. You should come. It's on until August. If anyone from the musical sees this and wants us to go again, we will. So give us free tickets and we will pay for the flight and the hotel.
Yeah.
Because it was so good. Leave a like if you like this video. Comment down below if you have seen this musical and if you're planning on going to London. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click that bell button to get notifications every time I post a video. I post videos just like this every single week, and I guess I'll see you guys next time.
Bye.